And welcome back. I did quite a bit of inventory management here, so now people have actual battle-forged armor. So Elika, for example, has 71% battle-forged value. Torolf has 68% with this 390 body armor. And I gave people some better helmets, and I also gave Sophie the banner, so she can be officially our banner. Margareta now has a pike, but we'll see what she'll be using eventually. Quite possibly a one-handed sword eventually, we'll see. Yeah, so I think we should now go do this, and then we will need to find tools from... maybe from the north. Maybe from Felsvakt over here. Not sure yet. Or we could do an ungodly amount of salvaging, I suppose. As you walk along the roads, a throng of ragged-looking men speed past you. They clear off the path and jump down into an embankment and hide behind a wall of bushes. With the shrubbery still swaying, another group of men soon appears. Before the first man even speaks, you already know what's coming. Apparently some laborers had agreed in union to abandon a project, or what the pursuing overseers simplify as issues. They ask if you have seen these ne'er-do-wells. We haven't seen anyone around these parts. All of the overseers take off in the wrong direction except one. He stands still by the roadside, looking down the embankment. For a brief moment you consider taking a cool blade across his neck, drawing the words out of his throat instead of his mouth. The man quickly turns to his comrades and yells and points down the hillside. Sensing they're being seen, the laborers dash out of the bushes, going this way and that. They must be malnourished, for most move with the speed of a skeleton climbing a flight of stairs. The ensuing battle is rather gruesome and uncalled for, the overseers being quite punitive in their capturing measures. When it's all said and done, they begin to depart just as quickly as they came, the laborers now tied up in rope and their heads covered with sacks. Before he leaves, the head overseer shares a word of contempt for you. With your blade slowly coming out of its sheath, you ask the man if he has anything else he wishes to add. He spits and shakes his head no. Okay, well, that's a shame. The company's moral reputation increases slightly. So you can get a recruit out of that. You probably need to have a roster spot available though. I don't know what the... Oh! Oh. I was gonna say, I don't know what the chances of getting that recruit is, but it does happen quite often. But over here, we have a bandit warlord. That means guaranteed famed equipment. So at least one famed item for this warlord. Will also be quite tough to kill. Daggering's probably out of the question. We'll just need to use a net and pound his ass with everything we've got. Do we want to wait for nighttime? They have a poacher, they have a master archer, and a marksman. We don't necessarily need to wait for nighttime. We have our own ranged units anyway. They also benefit from it not being night. So I think we'll just go for this. They also have a blacksmith and some veterans. Well, actually those veterans can be quite troublesome, so we will be using nets. I think we will be using nets here. If there's many veterans, they can really like put the hurt on you if you underestimate them. So are we ready to go or not? think Avon is better off using nets at first instead of his pike with 67 melee skill. I think we are ready to go. Okay. Let's see if anyone dies. Okay. 18 enemies. So a couple of high ground spots here. Raimonda can take one of them. Magnachar can probably take the other. So with that in mind, let's move. Okay, there's Lars the Lunatic, seems to have a famed one-handed flail. Not the best thing we could have gotten out of him. Not that he's dead quite yet, but yeah, we'll see. Might end up using it, if it's good. Let's advance. Okay. Magnachar can start by rotating Raimonda to this position. Leif has already lost all of his armor. That is not a good start for us. Need to be a little bit careful with him. Could possibly go for a flank with Shararik. But not sure if that's prudent or not. So yeah, this should be a tough fight. Could go very well, but we could also lose some people. We need to advance. Okay, we have an 83% on this raider. 67 on this veteran who doesn't have a helmet. Let's go for the 83 though. Goodbye. Now we go for this guy. We get a headshot. Nice one. The Vala gets tickled by this marksman. Okay, Nicholas. Advance. Having more reach weapons in a fight like this could be beneficial. Can hit over these walls. And there are these choke points. Let's just move with Sophie before we inspire anyone. So I don't think we have the luxury of trying to dagger anyone down here. These two have decent armors, but guess if we so choose, I don't think we will, but this guy could be a prime target for daggering because he doesn't have a shield either. Okay. I guess we'll activate them by putting Gunhild here. So they should start slowly pouring out of these, out of their little hidey hole. Oh. Okay. Sure. Magnachar doesn't have a good shot on anyone. Raimonda did, however. Okay. Let's trigger them. This should be fine. Gunhild should be able to handle one one of them with 91 melee defense. Or even more than one. So next round they will start to rush us. Let's position ourselves to take advantage of that. So we could put Leif here and Torolf here. And just annihilate anyone who takes this spot. They don't have reach weaponry. So I think even when Leif has already taken quite a bit of armor damage, it should be fine. I think we'll do that. This wall section here will provide a little bit of help from these ranged guys if they decide to target Leif. And here we can probably just... do we want to stay put or move? We could do kind of the same thing here. Sure, why not? So take that spot. And we want to make sure we get a Lars the Lunatic here. So we don't want to kill too many of them too fast. That would be hard anyway, but still. And it's going to be the Crusader probably who handles tanking that. Okay. I guess we take this shot. Very unlikely to hit, but better than doing nothing. I guess we should have, or we could have moved as well. Might have been better. Inspire the Crusader, I suppose. And Akir, I don't want you throwing anything just yet. Let's put you here. So you can throw stuff here, possibly move here. Eilika, just hold your position. Okay, this raider has decided to die. There comes the blacksmith. Nice hit there. Also daze him. That doesn't matter, but still. So we want to kill him relatively fast to allow others to take his place. Okay, wait. Okay. This raider, I don't remember if he moved yet or not, but he might, if he didn't move, he might take this spot. No one has taken this spot yet. Just move with Magnachar. Okay, they are not. Okay, this guy did. Okay. So we'll hold this position here and wait for them to move on it. Let's move Avon here in case Lars the Lunatic takes that spot. We're gonna need a net. If he does. Let's go for a split here. Get a kill. That means that Thorolf won't be doing anything. Because we don't want to move here, I don't think. Okay. Guy's still alive. So this is going pretty well, yeah, but I don't know. It feels like I'm wasting a bit of my action points by not doing anything with them. For example, with Margareta here. Kinda don't want to rotate. I guess I could. I can just rotate back. Okay, I've convinced myself, I think. Have I? Sure. Okay, let's rotate here. Do that. And next turn rotate back, probably. So these have minus 5% chance to hit. Let's actually go for these javelins. 52, 56. Let's go for the 56, I suppose. Okay. Might end up using a net on the blacksmith as well. This flank lacks damage. Not yet. Okay, here he comes. So quite a list of perks he has. Okay, and we use the net. Let's get another one out, just in case. Go for a split. Do a little bit of damage to this archer. And now we just start pounding. Nice move there. So. This guy doesn't have a shield. I think we are probably fine with these two against him. Let's just leave Magnachar here. Remonda can shoot at the guy if needed. It will be needed probably. And so even with 63 melee defense and this relatively heavy armor, I'm a bit hesitant in engaging with this blacksmith, even when I can net him. I suppose we will do so. Because if this guy is able to land hits on Eelika here, her armor will be, well, it won't be gone, but it will be on its way to being gone. Okay, let's inspire Nicholas. Let's actually do Prayer of Faith here for Eelika, who now has 85 melee defense. We'll see if that's enough for this blacksmith. Just wondering which one of these to throw at. Torov can hit this guy, but it's also the better chance to hit. I guess we'll go for this one. Okay, get the kill. Get these out. Okay, now Torov can either go here or intercept this guy. Let's go. Gets a nice hit in there. I don't think Gunhild needs to shield wall. And Nicholas has a 76. Gets one hit in. Leif taking a bit of damage. And now that we have the chance, we might want to move here. Or here. Let's move here. Actually, that might have been a mistake. He's taken damage. And this veteran has a spear. That might have been a mistake. We miss with Nicholas. Okay, yeah, we need to be a bit careful here. That was a mistake on my part. Especially since I forgot about this monk and now this bandit veteran is no longer fleeing. Okay. blacksmith went for Shararik. So yeah, this might have been a big mistake. A big mistake. We'll see. We shall see. Let's start moving Blanca de Vala towards that. It's actually adrenaline here. So we do have rotation with Margareta. She just doesn't have the fatigue to do two of them. Let's go for this 60% here. Oh, I should have actually rotated Acure there. Probably. Probably should have done that. There's also this guy coming. So if we get unlucky, Leif will actually die. And that would be a shame because he's one of our best pros. Can't really say it's being unlucky when I put him there. I mean, I think he has a decent chance of surviving next round, but if it goes longer than that, he's probably dead. This would help a lot if this didn't. Okay. So we do have a net here. I think since you can't do anything else, might as well use a net. Let's use it here to give Leif more of a chance. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, that's... Take that. Okay, we got lucky that that was a head hit. That would have also afflicted bleed on us if it weren't a head hit, and he doesn't have resilience, so kinda lucky there. Okay, even the smith. Just get your pike out, and also adrenaline. And also move here. Okay. Lars needs a couple more hits. And we are kind of lucky that this Master Archer didn't go for Leif. That would have been deadly. Also has close combat archer, so yeah. Pretty big mistake on my part moving Leif there. Okay, one more hit on Lars the Lunatic. Okay. Miss a 95. Would have been nice to hit that. Okay, Leif still holding. Nicholas taking damage from Lars. But now Lars is dead. Good job, Nicholas. And let's advance. Now, Leif, to save your own life, you need to kill someone. Probably this guy. We do have vengeance, so that might actually kill. Good job. Good job. And now let's actually wait. Or will we? These guys have underdogs, so it doesn't matter. But let's go for this marksman. Over there. Resolve and surround bonuses. You have underdog as well, though. No, whatever. But they have backstabber, so yeah, it helped. And we need someone to melee this very soon. Okay, good job, Magnashar. That frees up Akir to do something. Still not out of the woods with Leif, but it's looking better. Okay, Margareta. Let's wait with you. And let's inspire Nicholas. Blacksmith is out of the net. Blacksmith is dead. Okay, and can't rely on these fleeing statuses because of the monk. But that is a nice hit. Guess Margareta can intercept this guy. There we go. We also have a clear firing path here without anyone in between. Guess we just move. So it's not over yet, but it looks like we lost no one. Very good fight. Made a couple of mistakes, but went well. Nice headshot. And there goes the monk. So this guy's probably gonna flee. Well, apparently not. Still believes in their chances. This guy has nice armor, but I'm not gonna try to dagger it. If I could guarantee headshots, then that would be nice. We might actually build someone around this one-handed flail in order to guarantee those headshots. We'll see. We'll see if it's worthwhile. If we have a good candidate for it. Don't think I've done a one-handed flail build in maybe ever, but at least a long time. So will be interesting to see how that goes if we decide to do so. So there's a chance this Master Archer is able to dodge, so let's just hit it. Same with this guy. Nice one. Ran out of fatigue. Even with mind over body and throwing master, you ran out of fatigue. And you don't have recover available to you. You might need bloodbath to help with fatigue costs, or maybe even skillful stacking. Okay. And Lars is back. He's a Terminator. Let's go for this one if we are able to. Might flee now. Okay. I won't be chasing that guy around. It'll take too long. We need to use a dog, and even if we use a dog, they might not be able to catch up. Goodbye for a second time, Lars. Okay, just kill this guy and then end the battle. Okay. Good fight. Magnachar levels and Blanca levels. And we also get this famed noble tunic. Which is okay for nimble guys. This thing is sadly not very good. The damage isn't boosted. And it ignores 8% more armor. And it has more durability. That's like one of the worst famed weapons I've seen ever. Okay, well, that's disappointing. Won't be going flail build, one-handed flail build with that thing. Okay, let's save in case it crashes or I misclick and fight an undead group in the forest or something. Okay, blanket the Vela. This is mostly useless to take this melee defense, but she doesn't need fatigue anymore, I don't think. Does get perfect focus, maybe we could do something with that. I don't think I've ever used perfect focus on the Vela though. Mostly just use one chant. I don't know if you can actually use more than one chant in one turn. I would imagine you can't. In any case, that would require a ton of fatigue with perfect focus if you were able to use more than one chant. Let's just get Rune Sigil's weapons. And Magnachar becomes slightly more effective. Let's take Killing Frenzy now. Next level will take perfect focus, so he'll be somewhat similar to Raimonda. And let's return to Finsterstadt. We see Barbarians. Don't currently want to fight them. I don't think that would be a relatively easy fight though. A couple of people don't have armor. Yeah, so this should be fairly easy actually. So let's repair that. Sophie, you can have this simple cloak. Do I want to fight them currently? Not in the forest, at least. Leif has taken damage. You could probably take them by even letting Leif and Nicholas sit out, but currently I don't think I want to do it. They're running away. Okay. We have a caravan quest here. Even with this tool situation, we might take that. We can create more tools by salvaging. I don't know if it's worth though. Probably not. Not have enough crap to salvage. These shields do create quite a bit of salvage though. Let's go north to buy some tools. I think. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Before we do anything else, let's try to find tools. Also, we'll need food soon. Okay, we... Gottschalk, the Worm-Bitten. He's a necromancer champion. Could come with a famed dagger. This is a tough fight though. And we are not completely up to it probably. I think we'll avoid this fight at least for now. It might be doable. Many legionaries and necrosavant. And the necromancer will raise those legionaries. What speaks for taking this fight is that they only have one necromancer and only one necrosavant. Still though, I think we want everyone to be at full efficiency before we try that. Need to do a little bit of running around to avoid it. Every single place has ambushed trade routes, it seems. Let's see what's the situation at Vikeholm. Yeah, we are out of tools, so at the very least we need to salvage. So what is this? Unholds, okay. Tools. Well, there are tools, and they are reasonably priced, but there aren't a lot of them. And we are running out of food as well. Okay, so let's do something like that. And then we will camp here. And salvage. And repair. This is also repaired now, so we could give that to someone nimble. Nicholas is a good target. Okay. So we can put something heavier on him. This is the letter lamellar is -6. The padded letter is -5. Okay, could still use one more. This is 2. But it's only 1% increase. We'll do that. Someone could use this southern overcloak. Sophie, you can have it. We have this southern scarf wrap. That can go to Leif. Should do a little bit of changes with Leif's equipment. Let's at least change to slightly lighter cap. Better. Not perfect, but better. Let's repair this thing. Okay. Let's set up camp. We need to do a lot of salvaging here. Might as well salvage these. We need tools. So that's only 2 tools, but we are kinda desperate for tools right now. Well, I don't know if desperate is the right word, but we do need more of them. Repair tent. Repair that. Okay. And we shall probably head to Grimborg to buy even more tools if we are able to. Once we are done with most of this. Okay, making some training progress as well. Do we have more tools here? Nope. Let's quickly check this out of curiosity. Okay. We do need someone with the food perks. Well, don't need, but it would help. But we don't have the room. Let's still try this guy out for 15 crowns. She's quite good. Especially if she gets mind over body. Doesn't get mind over body. I don't want to let anyone go just now. But we'll leave her there. And we might return. Probably won't remember she's here. But yeah. Okay, let's go to Grimborg. So again, save the game. And let's go 4 times speed. We have the lookout, which should pause if we see something. Okay, we see nothing. And tools. You have a lot of tools, thank you. Let's also buy this net. And food. This company eats a lot of food. Weaponsmith has a very cheap repair tent. Let's just buy that. That will help with the tool situation. Okay. Patrol mission. Let's take that. Finsterstad, Erdfall, Grimborg. Accept. And let's go through this in case we see like a barbarian camp that we could take out. And we gain a flask of blessed water. Gee, thanks. I guess I could try to use those against the Necrosavant or something at some point. Okay. Pretty easy camp. The only threat is the white armored unhold, but at this point we are definitely strong enough to handle those. And everyone should be good to go. Indeed. Do we want to change any weaponry? Probably not. And there is the chance that we'll end up using a net on the white unhold. Probably can get by without doing that though. So Nicholas is Indomitable. He's a good target for tanking that unhold, but he's also good at dealing damage. Doesn't really matter that much probably if it starts to throw us around. The rest of this camp is super easy. Also, we should be fighting beasts because we have that ambition. 6 enemies. That's a bit sad. Why do you stay so far back? So these guys are throwing. I guess we just rush them then. And it's probably fine. Need to be a little bit careful with someone like Avon here. Has relatively mediocre armor. And melee defense is 36, which is... It is okay, but it's not like stellar. So yeah, these things have a lot of armor and a lot of hit points. They're quite tanky. But we should be fine. Elik I can rotate the Crusader. Might as well move here already. And it's quite likely the Unhold will do some throwing, but it should be fine if it decides to do so. Okay, we need Thorolf to get at the Unhold. It's a bit difficult to achieve at the moment. Let's head here for now. Getting hit by this spiked mace would suck, but we would survive. Raymond doing work. Unable to kill though. Okay, there goes that one. Let's see if Akir is able to take some of this armor down. A little bit. And let's see what the Unhold does. Yeah, went for the throw. Would have actually preferred if it hit Akir to throw him back one tile there. Margareta needs to rotate Nicholas because otherwise his Inspire is wasted. Okay, we can rotate here. It's a bit silly to rotate another ranged character into melee range to save one other ranged character. Well, not really save, but to enable Akir to actually do something. Let's do it. Should be fine. Magnachar has decent armor and steel brow. And we want to kill this Beastmaster for his equipment and also for the head. But we might also want to go for this Unhold instead here. Not sure what to do. We might not need the hammer. Let's let Torov take the Beastmaster. Actually, Shararek can engage these guys. Let's inspire Leif. Oh, ran out of stamina. Well, it is what it is. Okay, a couple of headshots there. Don't have a good shot with Raimonda. Huge damage there thanks to the Vengeance. Might be able to kill this before it acts. Good job. Okay. And some... well, some loot. It's not like great loot, but it's loot. And 6 heads. Let's go through this area next. First, let's level Sophie. And I think we'll actually give her perfect focus, so sometimes she'll be able to do 2 inspires. Probably. Will be costly though. You could just wait and give it to her later as well. We might eventually need a backup inspiring presence, because Shararek here might die. Perfect fit. We'll need to do some calculations if that actually works. If your armor and helmet weigh more than half your maximum fatigue. So I think that works. Let's make sure though. So apparently not. Okay, I will disregard that choice in that case. Don't really want to do math and figure out what kind of armor she needs for that to work. It's fine. It's all fine. So we could just take Brawny if we decide we need more fatigue. We could take a Rebound for infinite inspires. Seems pretty good. Let's take that. We could actually take immovable object for more melee defense. Not like she'll be getting into melee, but occasionally we might use her as an off-tank. She's at the front line. I'll do that. He might take perfect focus later on. So 24 to 30 melee defense. Okay, let's move on. Let's check if there's a camp here. Apparently not. There's this camp here. We could actually go do this camp now. That makes sense. So this camp here. Okay, what is our selling price? Pretty poor. Okay, well, let's go. Do we go to Erdfall first or take these camps out first? Ooh. Let's go to Erdfall first. Gives us a little bit of passive repairs. Also, we see this brigand group here. Sadly, the second Vikeholm company is going to fight them. So we don't have them all for ourselves. And as before, I think we'll just let them have it. Okay, the brigands are running. We might be able to do it by ourselves. Oh. Oh. They actually attacked us. Not sure if we got the help. We didn't. Okay, that's arguably good. Okay. I mean, that is good as long as no one dies. I was pretty sure they would run away from us too, but maybe that was stupid of me. Then again, I did want to fight them, so whatever. Should be fine. Armor is mostly fine, hit points are fine. Okay, let's rotate. Would like to have the Falcon for situations like this, so we see exactly what they're keeping behind. Do need to deal with this War Dog in order for Akyur to be able to do anything. But let's rotate Akyur anyway. Let's take this position. These spears are actually kind of deadly because Nevar is nimble and they have plus 20% chance to hit. So let Shararik do some work here. Okay. Margareta has quite a bit of melee defense, that should be fine. Okay, let's inspire Leif. He can probably kill this dog, gets berserk, is able to move here and attack again. Though it might have been better to just inspire Thorolf, because that's a guaranteed attack on one of these guys. Let's rotate Nicholas closer so he can attack. This guy has pretty nice armor. We'll just be attacking them with our normal weapons instead of daggers, though. Need to decide where I want Thorolf. Oh, that was a mistake. I accidentally ended Gunhild's turn. Oh well. Go for this 57%. Miss. Gets a nice headshot. And another nice headshot. Okay. Good job, Nicholas. Let's see if we can get this War Dog. Good. And we also got that Raider. So thanks to this group of brigands, we don't actually need to do every camp I was thinking of doing. We'll see which ones we actually end up doing. Might save the small one for later, for example. For a hypothetical later. Okay. Just go ahead and use these axes. Disappointing. Crusader is unable to do much here. Nicholas dodging like a boss. Master Archer tickling us. Okay, Raimonda. Continue to go for this guy. Good. Nicholas misses this time. It's fine. If we want to be safe, we might need to use some nets here. This is... So far we are doing okay, but we also have quite low chances to hit. This thug will help us quite a bit because Nevar will be able to get a kill on it quite easily. Let's speed that process along though. Margareta can do very little here. Should give her some other weapon. This pike isn't really good. At least for situations like this, where she doesn't have a target apart from the one standing next to her. Could do some rotations with Eilika if I so desire. Rotate Margareta, for example. That would mean foregoing her own attack, though. So don't really see much of a point there. This guy's going to move forward anyway. Probably this spot. Maybe this one. Okay, Thorolf starts the killing spree. Misses there though. And now we take this spot. Okay, can Leif do something here? Yes, he can. Good. What about Magnachar? Gets the kill. Good job. And Margareta, just go for this guy. Nope. Sophie, Inspire. I guess Nicholas. Though if Nicholas gets a kill on his own, that Berserk is wasted in that case. Good. Very good. Okay, Nicholas, what can you do? You can miss. Twice. Okay. Leif taking damage. Raimonda can shoot at one of these guys. Go for that one. Gets the kill. Good job. Let's go for a split here. Hit the back line. Okay, Shararek taking damage as well. Get a 39% hit there. Let's go for this raider with Magnachar. Good. Let's let Torolf have 2 swings here. There and not there. And Gunhild. Just shield wall. So in a fight like this, we will probably eventually lose Sharrik. But that is what it is. So far he is holding though. Let's go for this guy. He's now fleeing. Good. Nicholas scores a nice hit there. Leif goes for the split again. Is able to get a kill. Okay. Sharrik taking more damage. Guess we could rotate if we want to. We might want to. It's better to keep Sharrik alive than to lose him for relatively little gain. I mean, we don't really need him to hold these guys. Elika can do that for a while. Running out of good inspire targets. I guess Elika is one. Misses 3 times. As you do. Okay. Let's see if Shararik is able to survive next round. So far, yes. Okay, get wounded there, but it's fine. Maybe we should try to shoot at this guy. Okay. 2 hit. We do get 3 hits in, but the guy is not dead. Does get a pierced hand for minus 20% melee skill though. And despite of that, he's able to hit Shararik with a 5%. So yeah, we will be rotating here, but we'll see if this veteran is able to kill Shararik instead. Might happen. Okay, that guy's gone. Let's move Nicholas to... So we want to kill these 2 at least, or this one at the very least. We do have the nets as well. Maybe we should use a net. Really poor hit chance here. Don't have a better one. So just go for it. Does hit. Good. So Avon has 2 nets. Won't be able to reach anyone except this guy. So doesn't seem that good. Does have access to adrenaline though. But we will be also rotating Shararik. Maybe we should net this guy actually. Won't be able to use adrenaline though. Let's just go for this one. Does get the kill. Good one. Okay, let's rotate. Should maybe hit this guy first. Or try. Okay, good. The only problem with that move is now Nicholas can do nothing next turn. Should have moved here instead. Oh well. Let's go for these guys. Yeah, I think so. These guys shouldn't be a problem anymore. This guy needs to go though. Relatively fast. Might be able to kill Shararik. And again, I kinda needlessly used perfect focus. Didn't achieve anything by that. So if we want to, we can rotate Shararik again, but that doesn't accomplish anything, so let's just go for the 41% and hit. Yeah, okay, let's inspire Nicholas so he's able to move and hit someone. And we get a zombie. Didn't do much even though we connected. Shararik survives for now. This guy's really tanky. We've hit him so many times. Oh well. So that bleed isn't too much of an issue. We can heal it for free, kinda, if we so choose. Okay, let's inspire Sophie. Pretty annoying zombie there. Okay, that one is finally gone. Okay. And Sharrik still survives. Hmm. Okay. So Sharrik does survive this fight. Did come a bit close though. And we will also heal his cut artery next round. Okay. And since we are on a patrol mission, I guess we'll also use adrenaline here to make sure this guy doesn't get away. Good fight. Couple of level ups there. Did get this good armor as well. Very good. Okay. That's actually the patrol quest done. Just have to turn it in now. But that will be next time. Thanks for watching and see you next time.